What's going on, everybody? It's Long with the TMF podcast. I'm going to do a little recap on my crypto adventure over the weekend. So, if you watched my other videos, you'll know that I dumped some money into crypto on Friday afternoon. Looked like the downtrend was coming to an end on the chart, right? And then, lo and behold, lies. Lies, lies, lies. So, I put in 13,000 into Bitcoin on Friday at just under 51,000, and I put 1,800 and change into DOGECOin. I made some money on Doge, and then I sold, and then I bought back in. And last night I was actually looking pretty good. We were at like 28.5 cents. I thought, man, maybe I should sell it. I think I was up maybe 120 bucks or something. And I was like, well, I set my sell limit. Like, man, it might go up. And lo and behold, it's Sunday. It's 7:05 p.m. Bitcoin is in the shit. Dogecoin was definitely in the shit. It's a little bit better than it was earlier. I mean, it touched like 22 cents. Crazy. Bitcoin touched 47,000. Currently, it's at 48.6. I did average down a little bit. I put another 1,500 bucks into Bitcoin just to try to average down my position a little bit. I don't think I'm going to add any more unless it goes below 47,000. If it gets down to the 46,000 range, I'm definitely going to average down a little bit more. But at the moment, I just plan on holding it until it comes back up because the cost to purchase it, that was a little steep, and I think it was like 120 bucks or something. So I don't want to lose out on all that. On the Dogecoin side, I'll probably sell the Doge tomorrow regardless because the account that I'm using, I want to use for some options trades. And so I'm probably going to sell it for whatever it's at. I think right now I'm at a total. Let me see what the total loss is. I'll even swap my account over so you can see what we're dealing with here. Let's just pull this up here, add a window capture for you, and we can see what we're dealing with. So here's my Robinhood Dogecoin play. Put in. Yeah, so right now I'm total return of minus 174. So that's where we're at on Doge. It is currently trading at 25 cents. I'm averaging at 274. I added some more to my Robinhood so that I could potentially just knock my average down to maybe like 20, 26, 25 and change. But I haven't done that yet because we're going to look at the chart in a second and see what I think is going to happen. So that's where I'm at with the Doge. And just to show you guys that I'm actually still holding the Bitcoin and where it's at, here it is right here. Bam. Right there. 14.7. Now, like I said, I did average some more into it. So I still have that. And at its lowest, it was down 6.5% so far. So right now it's down 3.7%. So that's where I'm at. Now I'm gonna pull up the Webull chart right here, and then I'm gonna make myself invisible. And we're gonna look at what we got here. So I'm gonna switch it over to a singular. This is Bitcoin on the 1 minute, but I've been watching Bitcoin more on the 30-minute chart and just kind of backing it up. And I'll tell you, when I looked at the 1 hour, like I said, Friday, it looked fine on a reversal. Back it up to a daily. It was looking strong, and then we just had this giant freaking sell-off occur. So today, Saturday, Friday, almost looked green on the daily. It was like we were really pushing it. And right now, we're getting some kind of momentum to the uptrend, but the chart doesn't look pretty when we zoom out to that daily. It looks a bit rough. Not quite full head and shoulders, but that's a big dip. Now, if it does, all right, let's say here we got a bull flag pattern, right? Let's draw a line on this bad boy. Let's draw up a trend line, right? So from the down, and we can follow it. And then we're going to add another one. Give me that trend line. Come on, baby. Not gonna let me do it. Not gonna let me take it. All right, take it. That was the trend line there to hit 67. But since it came down, we're gonna have to lower that bad boy and see where it goes. Right now it's straight down. But it could over the next couple days or weeks get back up there. But really all it takes is a pretty good spike. I mean, what is this looking at on the daily? 1 week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days ago the sell-off started. And it started dropping. But you did have 2 greens in there. It's just, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I mean, I know Biden came out and said he's going to capital gains tax your mama, your mama's mama, your kids, your grandkids. He's going to tax the ever-loving crap out of you. And I think it has a lot to do with this. I think it has a lot to do with crypto, DOGECOIN, Bitcoin, SafeMoon, all of these altcoins that are turning people who have, let's just say, people who would normally have no more than maybe a couple grand to their name in the bank, has turned those people into people who have hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Joe Biden wants that money. He wants like half of it. He's like, oh, you thought this was a game? This is real. People say, oh, Dogecoin's a game. It's a joke. It's a meme. SafeMoon's a joke. It's a meme. Guess what? It's not a joke when you got to pay 40-something% capital gains tax. It's not a joke when you put in $1,000 into it and a year later you have $1 million freaking dollars. That's not a joke. It's not a joke when you have to give $400,000 to the federal government. That's not a joke. That's very real. So if people want to tell you that, these things are dangerous, yeah, they're risky. For sure. I don't mean Bitcoin taking a dump of $16,000, $18,000 in 2 weeks. That's a lot. For people that bought in at 55, 60,000, they're hurting. Down 15%. That sucks. I'm not down that crazy amount of money at the moment. I mean, hell, maybe tomorrow this thing opens up at 40 grand. Hopefully we are on a somewhat of a reversal because, I mean, if we can get back up to like 50, 55, I'm going to get up out of here. I'll just eat the couple $100. But that's where we're at with that. Dogecoin, I'm going to pop that chart up so we can have a look at that bad boy. Let me disappear again. Dogecoin on the daily does have somewhat of a reversal. If we can close this candlestick, not engulfing the one before it, we could see green tomorrow back up to 30 cents. I thought for sure we'd hit 30 cents by Monday. I'm going to pop in a 4-hour chart here. 4-hour chart, massive sell-off over 2 days. Buy the dip? Maybe. Maybe we buy the dip. Maybe this will be the uptrend back up to that 28, 29, 30 cent mark. I don't know, man. There's going to have to be some news. There's not really any news, but I will tell you this. Saw this article show up, and let me grab it real quick. Accidentally sent it to the wrong person, but let me snag this bad boy. The article references Mark Cuban. There's been a lot of little chatter there about people saying tweet Jeff Bezos, and he's if we can get Jeff Bezos to back it, then Bitcoin could hit, or not Bitcoin, but Dogecoin could hit $1 or $10. Yeah, sure. If someone puts in $1 billion, sure. Why not? I think that could happen. Well, now I don't see the article. Oh, that's it. Oh man, here we go. I'm just gonna pop it out and then pull it up so we can look at it. This is on Yahoo Finance right here, so take it for what you will. Right here, bam. So it says Mark Cuban, the next billionaire to go all in on Bitcoin. The number of people who own it could more than double. Cuban said in a conversation with CNBC, the price of Bitcoin is built on supply and demand. We know what the supply is. There is no reason for the demand not to increase, which is very true. Where's and I think with his backing of Dogecoin, that I think that it's a no-brainer for him. If nothing else, he should at least allow Bitcoin at the Mavs. He should allow more transactions to happen with Bitcoin, if nothing else. But if you've got Mark Cuban kind of money, like, what's the harm in putting in $1 million worth of Bitcoin or 10 million or however? I mean, I don't even know how much he has. We could see here. Does Mark Cuban own Bitcoin? Let's see. If there's anything about him. So he's had a few of them. His current portfolio is 60% Bitcoin, 30% Ethereum, 10% the rest. It doesn't say how much money that is. It could be 100 grand. It could be $1 million. Who knows? One thing I do know is that Mark Cuban is not in the business of losing money. So take that for what it is. But if you guys are playing the crypto game, let me know how you're doing, man. It's been a rough freaking weekend watching this thing just tank. I cannot freaking stand it. It's disappointing. But we'll see what tomorrow brings, man. Maybe tomorrow brings some hope. I mean, we just had a big old green candle on Bitcoin here on the 1 minute, on the 30-minute green. So it's doing something. I'll give it this. If nothing else, it's moving. I didn't think it was going to drop below 49, but here we are. And what is also crazy is these two charts are borderline exactly the same. Look at that. Look at that. Identical. Red, red, green, green, green. Look at them. Look at them go. Big dip, big dip. It's crazy. So if one of them takes off, maybe the other one will take off. That's where I'm at with that. Hopefully. 25.26, 48.735. Let's effing go. Leave me a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ding the bell, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go live tonight on the TMF podcast. I'm going to see if anyone wants to join in. So if you're around and you want to talk, maybe like 9:30. Let's see what's going on. Let's just see what's happening. But at the meantime, I got to go make some dinner, feed some monsters. I'll be back later.